Well, hello, my beautiful Sagittarians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for July 2021. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for money, e-gifts, donations, or anything at all, it is not me. It is a scam, okay? I will not solicit for personal readings. I just don't do them, okay? So let's get straight on to your monthly reading, my beautiful Sag. What's really exciting about this month is Jupiter is in play. Now, Jupiter is the planet of good luck, good fortune. And when it's in retrograde, which appears that things are slowing down. It is an illusion that the planet's sort of slowing down. But what it means is that there is longevity to the luck that is going to be coming on in here for you. I feel like the last week of July is going to be a time for lucky breaks, changes. But the shift will happen around about the 12th of July there for you as Mercury harmonizes. Now, Mercury is no longer in retrograde, but it will harmonize with Jupiter in that week. So expect really good things to come your way. Now, oh wow, straight away we got the Sun card, Sag. That is your protagonist energy, okay? We've also got the Death card and we've got the Hierophant. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know? Now, oh, we got the Lovers card. What's really interesting about Jupiter, it really does sometimes favor fire signs, just so you're aware. So Aries, Leo, Sag, sometimes you get a little double helping of that luck that's coming on in there. It's a planet of plenty, or well-being. So also we've got a new moon in Cancer happening on the 10th or the 9th, depending on where you are in the world of July there. And that is about family, inner life, your inner world, and the home that you're building. So I feel like it's an emotionally intuitive time, but also I feel like there's a settling energy. Better things are happening. So if you've been feeling a little bit stuck in a rut recently, things are shifting. And just one little word of advice before I move forward. The first week of July may be a little bit bumpy because Mars is also in action in that first week of July, and that is quite a fiery kind of energy, okay? So expect some sort of, if you've been having arguments with anybody or anything like that, hopefully, everything's going to be more peaceful later on in the month. But maybe expect a fiery outcome or something like that, or a tying up of that situation into a more calmer time. Anyway, let's move straight on. Now, the protagonist energy is the Sun card. It's a Leo energy. We've got also Scorpio, Gemini, and Taurus energy here governing your overall energy. So I feel very much like you're in pursuit of happiness. You're trying to find positivity in the present moment, okay? Which is a really beautiful place to be, because this is your intention. You're in search of happiness. This is what you're intending. I mean, in general, that's an obvious thing to say for humans, but I feel like things are starting to blossom because of your outlook, okay? Now, I never really get that with this card, but I feel like there's a lot of positivity, a lot of success coming your way. Success looks differently to everybody, and it doesn't always have to mean in business or in relationships. It can be a successful family unit. It could be, a successful friendship. It can be, a successful project that you're working on at the moment, or something that's really close to your heart. But I feel like there's been some sort of letdown or sadness that has just occurred before this energy. I really feel like there is some sort of disappointment, or I just feel like something has either been temporarily suspended, or there is a waiting for something. It's not happened yet. I feel like you're really trying really hard to find the world in a glass half full state rather than a glass half empty, Sag. So I really feel things are about to change for you. Also with the Sun card, I feel like things are going to start to blossom. They're going to start to work out as you intended rather than the way that they've been going, okay? Now, we also got the Death card here. It's in the resistance position, which is the antagonist position. So it's like I received it in the reverse, okay? So what they're indicating here is there's been some sort of stagnant or immobilization. You may have felt like you can't move, and for your sign, that's like death, okay? Because you're always a sign that moves forward. And I don't mean like physically all the time, but I feel like you're always moving forward in your head, progression. You don't like to stay in one place all the time. not many humans do, but I feel very much like there's been something that has either felt like you have lost hope in a certain area, or you felt stuck, you were unable to progress. There was something here that was in some way dulling the happiness, or getting in the way. As you can see, this cockerel there has got a scythe, so it's representing that death figure, but that scythe reaches all the way up to the sun. And as you can see with the sun there, there's some clouds. So something is clouding or overshadowing happiness or progression there. And I feel like you're about to cultivate anything that's holding you back, anything that's been hindering you, you're releasing it. You're making room for something greater. Now you may have something in mind that you've been working towards, especially for July. I feel like it's almost like you're cutting the dead wood. If you've been struggling with anything, I feel like you're making a breakthrough here, because the death card brings an ending to a situation that is no longer relevant to you, and it rebirths a new energy to transform your situation for the greater. It's a Scorpio energy, so it's like that phoenix rising from the ashes, and it allows you to move forward. It stops you from being stuck in one place. So it is in the resistance position, which basically is your challenge for the month. So I feel like you will be turning this into this. Okay, so I feel like there's something new coming here for you, but you're leaving something behind, okay? So we'll go deeper and find out what that is for July. Now, the overall outcome here is a deeper commitment to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, whether it's a deeper commitment with friendships, your social circle, your work, or, it can be your pursuit of love if you're looking for a love relationship, or if you're in a committed love relationship. It's about deepening your commitment through knowledge, and I feel very much like number 5, this is a major arcana card, of course. Number 5 is a number of obstacles. You've come through a lot. You've endured a lot to get to this space. You've learned some harsh lessons, Sag, and I feel like you're implementing this knowledge in order to pull you through to the other side. Now, I feel like you may be taking some sort of course, or some sort of, you may have booked a course online, or be actually physically going to a course where you're learning something. I feel like there is someone in your world who is about to bestow some information upon you that really helps you move forward, okay? I feel like it allows you to follow your heart, because we've got it there with the Lover's card. Now, the Lover's card used to be called the Choice. So I feel there is definitely an option here for you about following your heart and listening to your intuition. It's almost like, follow your heart, it will never lead you astray, okay? It will always help you move forward, and it won't hold you back. Your heart wants what you want, okay? So I feel very much like the Lover's card indicates deep partnerships. So, you're going to gravitate to the right people who help you in situations, but there's someone in particular I feel is going to impart, is that the word I want? Bestow. They just give me the word bestow. Wow, what a wonderful word. Bestow some information on you in July that really changes. It's like a game changer for you, okay? But I feel like you can take this person's advice or not. This person does not force their advice on you, because the Choice card is here. If the Choice card was not here, I'd say, I feel like you respect this person, but this person may have some rigid rules and regulations that they may be sort of telling you that you need to live by. And Sag, you march to the beat of your own drum. You're not the sort of person to be a people pleaser or do what everybody expects of you. I feel like you're deepening your commitment to whatever is your cause because you want to. Okay, now in terms of career, this is looking very auspicious. You've got the Sun, you got the Death, and you've got a deeper commitment in following your heart. I feel like there's 2 options coming your way for you to be really truly happy in what you do in terms of career. I also feel like you'll be partnering up with the right people and making a long-term commitment to your goals, your dreams, and it will lead to a lot of success. In terms of love, I feel like if you're looking for love, then I feel like you're about to take the steps that you need to take in order to find that new love. And I feel like the next person you meet will be a soulmate, someone that you can get married to, or have a higher level of commitment with that person. But it's about releasing the past if you feel like the past is sort of hindering you in any way. Now, it doesn't have to be the past that's hindering you in a relationship. It can be the fact that you're feeling a little bit stuck, that nothing's happening. We go through a pandemic, and it was difficult to find love before a pandemic. So you may feel if you've given up on looking for love. Now that we're in a pandemic, it's a little bit more, difficult to navigate. So you may have lost a little bit of hope and thought, you know what, I'm resigning myself to nothing. Forget that. But I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised, okay? Now, for those who are in a relationship already, I feel like you're deepening your commitment. And I feel like there is a choice about the next step of commitment, whether it is you're moving in with that person or getting married to that person or having a child with that person. I really feel like you're trying to overcome any obstacles, because all relationships, they take hard work. So I feel like you and this person are navigating the way. There's a lot of love here, okay? And I feel like it's a very successful union. But let's get straight into the details of your situation for July. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Ooh. So they want me to... Okay, so they want me to have like this. The heart of the matter, the King of Earth. This is a commitment to work, okay? Now, I will read the cards according to situation, work, and love as well for July. But the King of Earth is about commitment. It is about solid investment. It's also about career, being reliable, being practical about goals and dreams, and having that, it's almost like in July, you've got the Midas touch, I feel like you're focused on those, it really feels about your commitments. This whole energy feels that you're committing to something that it's almost like if you were the sort of person who has trouble like finishing things, tying up loose ends and things like that. I feel like you're making a pact with yourself to get the job done and then move on to the next. I feel like financially, you're going to be very well rewarded. There's a lot of money coming on in here. You're making some solid financial moves there, whether you're in business or you're stepping into a leadership role, something that gives more responsibility. I feel like you're owning it. You're bossing up, okay, Sag? I also feel like in terms of what it is that you expect for yourself, you expect the highest level of all, and you expect that from others as well, Sag, because we got to be mindful of that also. Our expectations for ourselves and how we live our life, unfortunately, we cannot expect others to do the same. Because often when we have expectations of others to meet us in the same energy that we greet them, we get let down. Okay, I just have to give you that. They're giving me this energy. We cannot judge people by our own standards, because we've all got different journeys, and some people, they just can't meet you in the same energy. We can only meet people as deeply as we have met ourselves. When you're coming to someone with a King of Earth energy, you've met yourself on a deep level, Sag, and you have high expectations for yourself. And you're the sort of person that no matter how long it takes to get wherever it is that you want to get, you're going to invest that time, that care, and that dedication to get the job done. You're determined, and I feel like you are in a wonderful position, but just be mindful, unfortunately. I mean, of course, if anyone does not treat you with respect or does not meet you halfway, then it's the death card. It's bye-bye now. Change or be changed by our relationship, where I walk out the door and you don't see me again. So I feel very much like there's high expectations of yourself here, but of others. Just be mindful. Our expectations sometimes let ourselves down. But the King of Earth there indicates you're in solid commitment mode to a goal, a dream, a relationship, whatever it is, you're all in. You're ready, okay? Now, the challenge here is the Ten of Fire. Now, the Ten of Fire is an energy of a lot of hard work. Feels really heavy, right? There's a lot of stress here. There's a lot of exhaustion. Now, the challenge for July, Sag, is to release those burdens, okay? It feels very much like you've been very frustrated about something. Now, you may be an entrepreneur, working your own business, and being a boss, and there's a lot of things that go with that. So you may feel a little bit overburdened recently, or that you're spinning all of the plates, and it just feels like sometimes you just want to burn it all to the ground and walk away, okay? But your commitment won't let you, and you've got too much going for you to do that. The Ten of Fire also indicates you need a break, okay? But sometimes you don't see, well, you can feel it in your body when you need to take a break, but your commitment and your determination sometimes prevents you from taking a break. So just be mindful of working yourself so hard that you just break you break your motivation, you burn out, basically, okay? Now also there's an energy here of the challenge is to know when enough is enough. And that's in relationships as well. Okay, you may have seen some red flags in the past from friendships or relationships, and you always want to believe in the best in somebody because you expect the best from them because of what you give, what you've got to offer. And you've got so much to offer, Sag, that you're always expecting the highest level because you give the highest level. Not everybody, as I said, gives the highest level. So it is about knowing when to walk away, when it becomes too much, when someone has shown you so many times that there's a lot of baggage, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of exhaustion, there's a lot of red flags. It's time to take a break. It's finally time to say no. I'm not going to do everything that you're wanting me to do. If you're at work, for example, and you're in a position of responsibility, and lots of people are putting the work on you and say, hey, Sag, do you mind if you do this? And you're like, okay, sure. Even though you got your own deadlines and, things to do. And then someone else comes along and says, Sag, have you got that thing that I asked you to do last week? Oh, yeah, I'm just getting it done now. It's just that I have to finish this other project that I've been working on this thing. Yeah, but I kind of need it. Okay, cool. You don't want to let anyone down, Sag, okay? And that's cool. But remember, it comes at a price sometimes. It's okay to say no. Be honest about those situations. Now, Sag, you're the sort of person, so please don't shoot the messenger when I've said that, but you're the sort of person who speaks their truth and really bluntly. And that's what I love about Sag. I've got a lot of Sagittarians in my life, and it's like I surround myself with Sagittarians because I love the bluntness, I love the truth, I love the honesty, I love the adventure, the excitement, the quirkiness. I love it all, okay? Because what you see is what you get. But when it comes to letting people down or doing things for other people, you always want to be there, okay? And sometimes you got to say, hey, who's here for me? Okay, it's a very big realization. It's not a selfish act to put yourself first, Sag. So just remember that. That's the challenge for you for July. Knowing when you need to take a break and step away from whatever situation it is. Saying, tonight, I'm going to kick back with a book and a glass of wine. Tonight, I'm going to absorb myself on Netflix and I'm not even going to answer my phone. Tonight, I'm just going to meditate and I'm just going to shut down. So just be mindful of that, okay, for July. Very important. Now, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? Now, also, this is not for everybody, but they're giving me this as well. Okay, they've given me a couple of things all at once. Sorry, I just had to remove that because I'm scrying at the same time as doing the cards. So they've given me a name. First name is Cynthia. Cynthia. So if your name is Cynthia, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. If it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading, just means that they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. Also, the secondary energy they're giving me is if a job that you've been really committed to and you've been really earning a lot of money or earning a solid amount of money to earn bills, if it's come to an end, if you've had to walk away from it, or you've decided enough is enough and you need to just end it and you've walked away, I feel like you will be navigating things with your heart. It's all going to be a very positive outcome, okay? It's almost like you're walking away from something that's just too stressful, does not bring you what you truly deserve, and you're in search of something that you can be committed to that is in alignment with your heart and your goals and your dreams. Also, you may have found that you maybe there was some sort of situation where your job came to an end. So I feel like the contracts have been burned. We've got the death card there as well. Something has ended here that you were really committed to. And I feel like everything's going to work out in your favor. So just be mindful that even though the deepest, hardest transitions, they all work out for our highest good. We don't see it at the time, but you'll look back on this moment and go, huh, now I'm in a way better place, way better position than I thought I'd ever be in. Okay, now what is below you? We got the Ace of Air. There's action. Deep down, there is some wonderful ideas that you've got. Whatever you're thinking about, you're bringing about. When you get an Ace of Air, especially in this deck, this is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. This is destiny. This is fate. This is the law of karma, okay? There's a powerful change for you for July, and you're going to start to see lots of meaningful coincidences, and things are just going to work out the way that you're hoping for, the way that you think, and also they're going to happen quite quickly. If things have been really stagnant and not happening at all, when things start to shift, it may feel like things are going a little bit quicker than is necessary or that you're comfortable with. So just be mindful of that. But the Ace of Air indicates there is a fast change here, okay? So either a new idea, kind of like You have an epiphany moment. There's definitely a breakthrough moment here for you. And deep down, you feel the shift already. You can feel it in your gut instinct, because this is your what is below you, okay? You can feel that something is about to change. There's something big here. Now, we've been going through the pandemic for, however many months, years now. But I feel like there's a huge shift in the collective in general. I feel like you've been really navigating that and coming back to your center. You've been very intuitive about that too. The Ace of Air indicates that you're seeing things so clearly, like never before. It's like almost, when sometimes you wake up, those moments don't happen often, but this is what they're giving me. So maybe this is something that happened to you recently. You wake up day to day, you wake up, you see your bedroom or whatever, wherever you sleep. It's the same thing. And then you go to make the coffee or whatever you do. And then you may go out, if you're lucky enough to have a garden, you have a look out, or you're walking down the street on your way to your job, whatever. You're seeing the same scenario every day. And then all of a sudden, there will be one day where you're walking down the same familiar streets, but everything just seems like it's in supervision. It's almost like everything is more clear than you've ever seen it before. And you're like, wow, do I have new eyes? What is happening here? Everything just looks super sharp. The color is like more, it's like a feeling of everything is just becoming very clear, okay? Either you just had that moment where you're like, that's so weird. It's just the same old avenue I've been walking down, but everything just feels different. So I feel like that clarity is coming to you, okay? And therein lies a breakthrough. There's an epiphany here. So I feel July is a really exciting month for you to make a breakthrough on something, whether it's career, whether it is a family issue, whether it is a friendship thing, whether it is love. I feel like there is some sort of breakthrough happening here for you. Also, if you've gone through some sort of procedure, and you have to take some time out, because they're showing me someone with stitches. So if that's you who's just had some stitches there, there's something in this message for you. Again, it's not going to resonate for everyone. They're indicating healing. Make sure you take the rest that you need. Yeah, you're a sign who wants to get up and be running about and doing all the things, but sometimes, rest, lower your expectation a little bit on your movement for a little while. Make sure you heal first. It's okay to say no and then move forward. So if that's you who've had a procedure there, because they're just showing me stitches, they're not showing me where. Okay, I've got it really in close up. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. Now, what is in the recent past? The Two of Air, stagnant energy, not being able to move, maybe even feeling a little bit uncertain about the way ahead sometimes. It's okay to feel uncertain. When we're at an uncertain place, I feel, as a Scorpio, I actually feel those moments are actually quite exciting, because uncertainty means it could go either way. It means anything is possible. When you're on the precipice of change and there's a direction that is opening up to you where you have to make a decision, you are in control. You get to decide, but it's time to take a break and consider your options. You don't need to rush things, okay? You can think about things and you can make sure you've got an educated opinion about something before you make a move on it. Whether it's a career, as I said, love, or whether it is your commitment to your prosperity, you were at some sort of decision point. And it was okay to take some time out. Even if you felt it was a forced time out where you had to take a moment of reflection, it is to serve your greater good, okay? When you got the Two of Air, because you got the Ace of Air here, which is you're about to have a breakthrough. And in the recent past, the Two of Air indicates something was stuck. You were considering your options. Now, whatever it is that you were considering, or, feeling like you're trying to reach for something greater, but it wasn't happening. You may have felt like all was lost, or it's not going to happen. You felt maybe a little bit blocked on it. Here's the breakthrough. Okay, so definitely in terms of career, if we're looking at that so far, it looks like in terms of aligning yourself with prosperity, you're in a really good position. Just don't burn yourself out along the way, because there's going to be whatever you decide in this moment actually affects your future, and it's going to be for your greater good. That brings a lot of auspicious energy here. There's definitely a breakthrough. Now, what is above you? Page of Water, doing what you love, following your bliss. This is the potential, okay? Also, the Page of Water in this particular deck is having that childlike spirit, remembering to have fun. Remember who we were. We're always that person. We always look back to, remember who I used to be, when things were a little bit easier and we didn't have so much responsibility and all those things. Sag, you're still that person. Every human in a grown-ass body we're still the same little child that we're just trying to navigate the world. Yeah, we've been taught some harsh lessons. Yeah, we've had to grow up, pay bills, deal with adult conversations about big subjects, but still, deep down, we don't feel like our age. We feel like we're still that young person who is trying to make sense of the world. And sometimes we forget that we are that person. We're always that person, but we layer up the armor in order to deal with the responsibilities ahead. In July, remember who you are, okay? Remember that childlike spirit, but also it's the beginning of doing what it is that you love, following your bliss. In terms of career, the page of water is the page of cups. It's about, being curious about what it is that you love. Maybe even opening yourself up to volunteer work, helping with with something that's really close to your heart, a cause, either the environment or people, in helping out, volunteering your time, your services, maybe just even volunteering a friendly face to listen to somebody. I feel like you're reconnecting, okay? Because this card often really signifies volunteer work sometimes when it comes to career stuff. But also it's about following your heart, okay? And finding the right thing that is for you, Sag, especially since we've got that lovers there. So I feel like there's a couple of options coming towards you to allow you to do whatever it is that you love and make money out of it, okay? But make sure that you're not burning the candle at both ends, because that's when you'll become clouded. That's when you'll become stuck, okay? Make sure you get enough rest. Now, as I said, I will clarify in terms of love, but in terms of friendships, I'll do love right at the end there. In terms of friendships, I feel like you're coming back after a period of maybe a little bit of a time out from friendships. I feel like enough was enough, and I feel like you took yourself out for a little while out of everything. But I feel like there's a reconnection. You are starting to open up your heart once again, because I feel like your focus is shifting a little bit, okay? Now in the near future, we got strength. Oh, they want this card as well. We got the messenger of air. So as I said, there's some sort of news that's coming through to most signs, but in particular for your sign, the 12th of July, that week, 12th to the 18th, Mercury harmonizes with Jupiter. So expect good news is what I said earlier. So the strength card indicates this is courage to go after your goals, your dreams, a commitment to yourself, to put yourself first, and be gentle with yourself, have compassion for yourself. You're overcoming a lot of obstacles, and you're having that courage to self-love, self-respect, and go after what you truly deserve and desire, okay? Because I feel like you're done with putting all the effort in and not getting any reward, Sag. So now's the time to shift your focus, get rid of anything that is hindering you or making you feel like it's just too heavy to deal with. I feel like you're honoring yourself, and it's taken you a long time to get to this position. You may have felt the shift happening a couple of months ago where you're like, I just can't take this anymore. I'm getting really crabby for no reason, okay? Or snappy for no reason. And it's not like you, but I feel like the pressure has been building up with that 10 of fire. And when you get to the 10 of fire, you're like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm tagging out for a little while, and that's okay, to take a little bit of a break. Now, the messenger of air indicates that there is some great news coming towards you. I feel like thoughts become things. Very important for you for July. Whatever you're thinking about, you're bringing about. Because I feel like your commitment to your happiness is so important that you're setting very high expectations. I feel like you're going to meet them. Just, have realistic ones. The breakthrough happens, which indicates you've got a lot of thought going on in your reading in July, because air is about the swords, which is about communication, but also the mind, intellect, thoughts. So the messenger of air indicates you're seeing things a little bit differently. You're also having a different response to things, but it's going to require a quick action from you, okay? As I said, things are going to go quite quickly once it happens. Now also, the messenger of air is just like the Knight of Swords. Lifestyle changes. There's a big one happening here for you. There's a huge shift. Whatever this news is, it's life-changing. And you're going to have the courage to go after it, okay? Believe and you shall receive. That is a very important message they just gave me. Now, they just gave me a name as well, Aisha. Aisha. So if your name is Aisha, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, but if that is your name, there's something in this message for you. Or it could be someone that you're dealing with. It could be someone who's messaged you, a friend called that Aisha, as you're listening to this reading. It could be a boss who brings you this news. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, that is for sure. But in the near future, expect something that you've, really been hoping for to come your way. Okay, Messenger of Air is also, it's almost like you may be faced with a situation that you may have. This is a bizarre message they're giving me, but so stick with me. There's a situation that you may have you may have experienced that occurred in the past. Now that could be a way someone treats you. It could be a relationship. It could be a friendship. I feel like you got a different response to it this time due to the knowledge that you've accumulated, due to your maturity, because I feel like you're maturing in the way that you're thinking, and I feel like you're gonna be really proud of yourself, the way that you deal with this, whatever this is. So just be aware of that. Okay, now what is advice to yourself? What is your advice to yourself for July? What is that advice to you? Justice. You just want the truth. You just want things to be fair. You just want to be on your life's purpose, whatever that may be, if you're trying to still work it out, because justice is about weighing things up, weighing up your options. There's choice here. You know you need to make a decision, okay? The Justice card indicates you're hoping for some good karma. You just want things to be in balance and in harmony, okay? Whichever way it swings, you just want it to be a truthful, honest response. You want people to deal with you with integrity, with loyalty, with openness, because what you offer, Sag, is, what you see is what you get. You're the sort of person, you don't beat around the bush, okay? And that's what I love. If I say to my Sag friends, does my bum look bigger than this? And they're like, yeah, it really does. That doesn't suit you. But that, however, looks awesome. They're the sort of people that I can get with who can tell me that sort of thing. So I feel like you want to be committed to your not just career path, but to your soul path, because 11 is the number of soul path. Okay, so I feel like you just want justice for all the hard work that you put in. You just want to be fairly recompensed for it. That's not too much to ask, especially in terms of finances, okay? So you may be dealing with some sort of contracts or signing things, or dealing with legalities, legal issues in July. So pay close attention to when you're signing on the dotted line for anything, that you're actually paying attention to the details, the small print in particular, of course. That's where people hide things. And they always use that jargon where it's like, thou shalt be in accordance with this, and you're like, can someone actually say what that actually means, please? So reach out to somebody in terms of legalities if there's anything you don't quite understand, because sometimes I'm completely bamboozled by these things. But anyway, justice will be served. Good karma, okay? The good karma, everything that you put out, all your investment in everything in terms of your career, I feel like you will be getting a return of the good stuff, okay, Sag? Now, in terms of your career, I feel like you're being given an opportunity to do something that you love and earn a lot of money from it, okay? Also, there's exciting news that comes on in that from around about the 12th of July for you, okay? I feel like by the 18th of July, I feel like you would have heard something, okay, that's quite exciting for you, and it leads to some sort of breakthrough, and maybe something you've been wrestling with for a little while. Now, what is the external environment? King of Water, following your heart, doing what you do with love. Now, this is a Scorpio energy. You've got some strong water, some strong air in your chart, okay? So a lot of leading with your heart and head. So maybe you're having a little bit of a battle about following your head, following your heart, making sure that you analytically got everything down, strategizing, there's structure there, but also your heart is sort of saying, this is the way to go. The King of Water indicates what you love and what you follow, it will be fair, okay? This is a peacemaker. A King of Water is a peacemaker, someone who is non-judgmental, someone who is gentle, it's almost like expect support for whatever it is that you do, whether that's a boss or someone that you work with. There's empathy here. This person gets you, okay? Now, I feel like if you're leading with your heart in terms of your business, you're going to get the highest offer of all, and I feel you're totally bossing up, Sag. So either you're moving into a position of responsibility or into a higher level job, or there's something extra that you are going to be doing. I feel like you're the right person for the job, because you're someone who leads with respect for everybody, but also you've got good business sense. So in career, I feel like, you've got two kings here. You may even be partnering up with somebody in order to lead towards this prosperity, because the Lover's card indicates unification. So it could be you and another person either coming together to action a project or a job, or you're actually entrepreneurs doing your own business. I feel like this is a very fair, committed kind of venture, and it will lead to a lot of success here. Okay, now what is a hope and a fear? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We have the Magician card. You're hoping that what you're thinking about comes about. Okay, the Magician is a commitment to focus, turning your visions into reality, but also using inspired action, Sag. You're not just a dreamer. You're not someone who just sits there and visualizes and says, well, I hope the universe delivers. You also take action on it. You put the first foot forward, okay? Is what they're giving me. So you may also feel a little bit scattered at times, and maybe feel like you don't get everything done that you say that you hope to get done. You intend to do it, but maybe you run out of time because there's a lot of burdens here. You're taking on a lot. So focus on one thing at a time. Very important. I know it's an obvious thing to say, but sometimes you may feel like you waste resources by taking on too much and feel a little bit scattered. And maybe you feel like you haven't fulfilled something in particular that's really close to your heart because you're busy taking on other people's stuff sometimes. That could be other friends coming to you saying, Sag, I need help with this. Or can you talk to me about that? Or they need an ear to listen to so they can talk to someone to listen to them. That's all okay, Sag. You're the wonderful sort of person to sort of talk to people on that level and really understand them and give really solid sage advice, like Sagittarius, sage, remember? You know, part of your sign has the word, well, S-A-G, Sag. I always say Sag, but I found that the majority of my friends who are very worldwide, they have a lot of worldwide knowledge, and I feel like that, you know, sage, they are wise sages. So that's great, but who's there to listen when you need someone to listen? You know, that sort of thing. So I feel, just be mindful of that, okay? Now, fear, messenger of earth. Sorry, one moment, please. No, they want that in the outcome position. The fear is that you cannot get everything done that you envision that you're going to do. You may feel like time is running out, okay? So I just thought that they wanted that together because it fell out together, but no, they want it in the final position because that's the way it goes. Okay, so yeah, so the fear there is that you run out of time to do everything that you're hoping to do, okay? And that sometimes you lose a little bit of hope, feeling like if there's no movement forward, that maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe you're stuck, and maybe you're just a dreamer. But that's not true, Sag. Everything's about to change. Now, your outcome position is your messenger of earth. Okay, so that is the news. That is whatever you're committed to. I feel like financially, it really pays off. There's a lot of success here. I feel like something that you waited for a long time, worked really hard on, was dedicated to, determined to succeed at. I feel like you're going to get some great news on it. Messengers bring news, and it allows you to move forward. There's a lot of financial growth here. There's a lot of deep investment here, and I feel like it's here to stay. Okay, so your hard work is paying off, and I feel like everything is just going to come in order, but allow you to move forward. You've got those three-legged signs there. It's a Celtic three-legged sign there for movement forward, for progress. So I feel like you're going to be moving forward. There is a breakthrough here. Financially, I feel like you're going to be very well rewarded for it. I feel like there's more money coming on in here, and it leads to a lot more growth as well. Now, in terms of friendships, I feel like you're being a bit more committed to friendships, or whether it's, you know, to your soul tribe, whether it's to your family. I feel like there's a bit of a breakthrough on a bit of an issue, okay? I feel like there's been something here that's been weighing down, some sort of baggage that's been weighing things down for a little while. And you may be mediating between two parties, perhaps. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like there's two parties that are either at war or there's some sort of conflict there. And it's started to affect you, Sag. So I feel that you are being a very fair mediator in this, and I feel like some sort of truth is going to come out that actually blows everything out of the water. And I feel like this actually in itself is a breakthrough in the energy, okay? So just be mindful of that. I feel like it's all going to come good, okay? Now, in terms of love, wow, you've got a lot going on in terms of love, Sag. You're looking for deep commitment, absolutely. You're not accepting anything less than you truly deserve. And I feel like there's a breakthrough in your love relationships. Two of air in the past indicates there was an element of uncertainty that came with love. And you may have had to take a break from love for a while, because I feel like there's a little bit of cloudedness there. You may have felt at times, because of what happens, I feel like you got really burnt on a relationship in the past there. Something came to a very abrupt end. It just became too stressful anyway. And you may have seen red flags but ignored them a little bit until it was too late and you got burnt. Okay, now I do feel that there is new love coming on in here for you. We got a page of water there. It's interesting because the page of water often indicates new love coming on in. So if you're single looking for new love, the potential is there to find new love. You will be talking to somebody new. This person could have Leo in their chart, but also some air, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy. I actually feel like this person, they either may be a little bit younger than you or a little less mature than you, but they're still showing up as King of Water energy. Okay, the circumstances are ripe to meet the highest love of all. Okay, so I feel very much like you're going to meet someone who is all in. It's almost like king or queen, male or female, not a gender specific reading. I read the energy. You want the highest commitment of all. You're starting in a King of Earth energy. You're getting a King of Water energy. So you're getting someone who matches the depth of commitment you're looking for, but someone who is open, sensitive, emotional, who has a sense of responsibility but is fair, someone who is not going to make you feel clouded as to how they feel. You're not going to have to ask the question, where is this going with this person? You're just going to know. You're just going to feel. You and this person are going to be on the same page, okay? I feel like you and this person, you've been manifesting new love for quite some time, and it's going to come on in. You'll be talking to somebody. We got Messenger of Earth, so I feel like there is definitely someone who's committed coming into your world. And I feel like now either you are making some lifestyle changes, either you are traveling, moving home, or looking at changing your job and looking at your commitments and moving further afield, because the Knight of Air takes action. So I feel like you're implementing some lifestyle changes in your world. When you make those lifestyle changes, that's when you activate. So I feel July is like a catalyst. It's just after the July. I would say August, September, you're making some major changes, okay? Because this is the near future position. And I feel like then you meet someone who really is deeply committed, okay? So your potential, there's new love coming on in. For those of you who are already in a relationship with someone, I feel like you're definitely deepening that commitment. And both of you are going to make these lifestyle changes together. The only challenge here is letting go of the past, or letting go of the baggage that you and this person may have brought into the relationship. Sometimes it leaves you and this person at a stalemate when you argue, but there's a lot of love here. There will be a breakthrough. This is a fair, committed relationship, and it will be like that. You will understand each other on an intuitive, psychic level. For those of you who are separated from someone and wanting to reconnect with that person, I'm going to have to pull a card, because right now I'm seeing new, okay? I can't tell you something that I'm not seeing. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide me and clarify that page of water for my beautiful Sag who want to commit to somebody? How would you like to receive? From the past. You and this person, there is unfulfilled potential here, the Magician in the reverse there. So definitely something that can be explored. There can be a breakthrough here with that person, but there needs to be some this person's definitely stuck on you. We got the Six of Swords in the reverse. So this person, they're unable to move on from you. They may come in and offer some sort of apology in the future. Will it be July? I don't think so. Okay. That is will you hear from this person in July? I feel like, yeah, you will actually. But I don't feel like this person will offer you anything. We got the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there can be a solid new start between you and this person. We got the Ten of Pentacles there. This person has the ability to commit fully. This is the sort of person who could go into retirement age with you. You could settle down and have a really committed relationship. But as you can see, we got the Ten of Swords here. This person really broke your heart, and it was a really painful ending between you and this person. It's in the reverse, so it indicates there can be a new start here, but you and this person need to recover and forgive each other for whatever happened, or this person needs to offer up their forgiveness in order to move on. So I feel like there's still a little bit of pain that goes around this situation, but there is the potential here for you and this person to be together as soulmates, because I feel like soulmate energy is happening here. Yeah, we'll leave that there, my beautiful Sag. I'm just going to give you a Wisdom of the Oracle to close the reading. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They just gave me the word endeavor. Endeavor. So either that is the name of your company, or endeavor is a word that you're using, or it is your word of the day. Some people have words of the day. Endeavor, I mean, it could be a surname or something like that. I'm not really sure, but please take it as it resonates. Endeavor means to try to do something, or to set an intention, I guess. So we got here and now. Okay, as you can see, it's number 32 when you reduce it. 3 plus 2 is 5, which is obstacle number, it's conflict number. But when you live in the here and now, that's where peace lives. Because you can't be in the past. You can't be in the future. You can't live in those places because they no longer exist. Okay, or they do not exist. They will exist, but they'll only exist in the here and now. Okay, we can set an intention for the future, but to dwell in the past is it'll be a misuse of your imagination. As you can see, we've got past, future there, here and now, and something exciting in the here and now is about to happen. There's something new here. The windows are opening. The soul is opening here, and there's a lot of hearts coming out there. So I feel like something exciting and new is about to happen when you live in the present. So let's read from the book. I don't want to... Really weird. I opened up at 23 and you got 32. So it's just reverse there. That's peace. But anyway, 32. They just said the name Maya. Maya. So if your name is Maya, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. 32. Being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. Prosperity message. What you are working on is golden. Oh, wow. That's what right at the beginning I said, the Midas touch, you know, the King of Earth. You're starting from a very strong position, let's put it that way. What you are working on is golden, and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Focus not on meeting a goal in the far-off future, but on creating your dream now, releasing your desire for an outcome and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune into a sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. You can act as if, in spite of temporary outer conditions, you are prosperous at this moment. What you think about now becomes your reality. Stay present. Okay? I'll give you the relationship message as well. It says it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship that you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and the new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have a relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. Okay? So, interesting about expectations. You know, set an intention, but don't have an expectation of how you're going to get there, because you're just going to get there. Okay, just take the first step. Now let's get a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God, angels, can you please? Oh, we just got one. So we've got a leaf. Okay, now when we get a leaf, it is about like turning over a new leaf, but what I'm getting from this is prosperity. Okay, they're actually showing me right now the Ace of Cups, and on the Ace of Cups, there's lots of leaves that kind of fall. It's almost like overflowing. So they're indicating there's a lot of growth here, but it's almost like everything you've worked for, you're starting to see the results. Things are starting to sprout. They actually want me to show you an Ace of Cups. I'm sure you've seen an Ace of Cups a million times before. Can you please guide me? Where's the Ace of Cups? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay, thank you. Oh wow, where's this? So there is a hand of the universe brings on in an Ace of Cups there. Oh no. And there's lots of leaves that fall. So they just said it's right at the beginning. Could you be more clear? They just said the next one. And it is, yeah. Aha. Okay. Anyway, as you can see, lots of leaves. They fall into the water there. So they're indicating things are going to be overflowing for you. There is a time of plenty. You've set your intention, okay, to be positive. Like attracts like, okay? So positive vibrations attract positive things that vibrate at the same frequency as you. They're actually showing me a picture of Einstein. So either you've been looking up Einstein's theories or something like that recently. if that's you, there's something in this message for you. But they're actually giving me something very precise. They've given it to me once before. They're giving it to me again. Einstein used to say that, or he did say, rather, not used to say, he did say that you match the frequency of what it is that you want, and then you attract it like a magnet, okay? So he's one of the greatest minds of our, of humankind. They're basically saying that, wow, they just said, take a leaf out of his book. Okay, so basically they're saying, in a roundabout way, thoughts become things, because whatever vibration you're vibrating at, that's what you're going to attract. So if you're vibrating at, a feeling of lack, because sometimes, we're going through difficult times at the moment. There's always been difficult times, that's life. But we're going through a particularly difficult time in the world at the moment. And positivity is the key to navigating it. It is going to be a bumpy ride. I'm not going to lie to you there, but they are indicating here that there is a brighter time ahead here for you, okay? And they want you to vibrate at a frequency, match the frequency of what it is that you want, and then you attract it, okay? They want this on the Sun card. I'll leave this out too, but yeah, so that's what they're giving me there. I'll leave it there, my beautiful Sag. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel, completely free for you. All you have to do is press the little bell. That lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sag. Love and light.